100% Chelsea. Chelsea 0, United 2. Tony, mate, this is dog.
Yeah, lost for words. Embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. In our own backyard. And the first thing I want to know is, why did we give Manchester United 6,000 tickets? What's all that about?
You have to give them the 20% allocation, don't you?
I don't know. Is that the rules? Is that the rules?
What's the rule on allocation?
Do we have to give them 6?
Yeah, we do have to give them 6.
Oh, shit.
In the FA Cup, that is the rule.
Okay. It just didn't seem right. You know, when you remember Spurs were in the semi. Listen, you've got to say, that was probably the best supporters I've ever seen come to Stamford Bridge, including...
I thought Sheffield Wednesday are the best this season.
I thought Man United were class today, their fans, absolute class. I thought we were dog shit, absolute dog shit, but then we had nothing to cheer about, let's be honest. I said give the manager time. I still say that because we brought him in. We didn't bring him. We didn't bring a manager in with a winning pedigree. In other words, a manager that's got plenty of trophies, in his locker. This is a completely different situation. We brought a manager in to change styles. It's a different philosophy. So from that respect, you have to give him time. That said, that's not sorry ball out there. I don't even know what it is.
Bollocks.
Yeah, bollocks, absolute bollocks, and too many players just quite clearly not up for the battle, and that worries me, because if that's the case, then you have to get rid.
Who would you shift out then?
I think Cesar Azpilicueta has been piss poor. I think Marcus Alonso piss poor. I thought Juninho was okay-ish tonight, but it's questionable.
We were watching the same guy.
I thought he was battling away, mate. Battling away, yeah.
We'll agree to disagree there.
Okay. David Luiz, he was marshalling the defence, and he was the one who was trying to push it. I've just thought there was so many sloppy passes. We don't ever, when we're in a position to shoot on goal, we don't shoot on goal. We're palming it out wide. We just don't look like we've got any kind of plan or any. I don't know. It's very disappointing and very worrying, because we should be full of euphoria, because we've got a big game coming up. Obviously, with Manchester City again. It's a trip to Wembley, but the feeling outside the stadium is really down. Really down. And like I said, if it's about philosophy, change of style, and everything else, you have to give him a little bit more than 6 months.
He was saying give him until November.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, the start of the season we looked bad, didn't we? Because we were pushing the ball around a lot quicker, yeah? We're very slow, the way we move the ball around. That's not Sarri ball. I watched Sarri ball, and I'm just trying to work out what it is, to be fair. It's very hard, isn't it, right now, after that, because it's just so disappointing, isn't it? Yeah. It's an FA Cup game against, a side which... we were capable of beating. I thought the first sort of 15, 20 minutes we were okay, weren't we? But, when we concede, our heads drop, don't they? I think there's something psychologically not right with us right now. And it's a worry, it really is. Can you see him hanging on?
I think if it wasn't for Chelsea's track record,
yeah,
I'd agree. I think the biggest thing for me is there's no one else. If there was someone else who could fit the mould, I think the biggest thing was we're trying to change the philosophy, but at the same time it's square pegs and round holes. There's an element of that for me.
Would you go Zola the rest of the season?
No. He's a great coach. There's no doubt about that. Terrible manager. He's not got that edge, in my opinion.
It's not like we could prize Frank Lampard straight away anyway, is it? But we're missing characters, we're missing leaders in there. John said we've been blessed with abundance of leaders. We had a team full of leaders, and we haven't really got that anymore. And listen, it's very rare that I would ever throw stones at Roman. But you have to question what's going on right now, because they're linked with Saudi Arabia. I don't know how true that is, but I'll tell you now, if they get Saudi Arabia take over a football club, it's game over, everyone, including City, as they've got infinity, in terms of money. But you do have to wonder where we are going right now as a football club. What's Roman's plans? I've heard we've had 3 bids. Is he going to sell? If
you were in his position, would you sell?
Yes, and I'll tell you for why. Because you know, the British government have got issues with Russia right now. Everything's Russia's fault. Brexit is Russia's fault. Everything's Russia's fault, you know. And you only have to look at what's happened with Arsenal. You notice how they lost their Russian. And Abramovich obviously applied for citizenship. It should have been a very easy transition, and he couldn't get it. And he was fed up with waiting. I mean, let's be honest, he's invested a lot of money in this country. He was fed up with it, and he went for Israeli citizenship. But he's not here, is he? You know, this is not normal right now, you know. So, you know, I said we're in genuine transition. We are. The point is, do we give this guy till the end of the season and just suck it and see? I've got to tell you now, I think our best route is now Europa League.
Been thinking it for the past couple of weeks, mate.
Honestly, but if you look at who's left in it, you know.
There's like 5 or 6 better teams than us, though.
Yeah, well, who?
Inter, Sevilla. You know, go on, Scott, you're good at this.
Sevilla, Inter Milan, there's another Italian team. I can't remember who. That's going to annoy me.
We'll address this in the video ourselves. I mean, Napoli obviously are in it as well. The fact that, you know, Sarri's sitting there saying, I don't want to play Napoli, I think that just summarises it. But I mean, listen, time.
Yeah, it's depressing times, but what can you say? Onwards and upwards, and on Thursday night, isn't it?
Yeah.